Greetings, Manta79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for the Cardfight Vanguard trading card game. And now in today's video, the deck profile I'm gonna make you one for is a D standard formats. Dragon Empires, Rewrite the Star Vyrgila with Kagura Bell of the Pure Land, with cards available up until DZ-BT07. Alrighty, let's get started. And now for the ride deck. For the cards in this ride deck, we have 1. Grade 0, Vyrgila, starting unit. 1. Grade 1, Rising Star Vyrgila. 1. Grade 2, Shooting Star Vyrgila. 1. Grade 3, Relight the Star Vyrgila. And 1. Ride Deck Crest, Energy Generator. The Grade 0. Vyrgila, starting unit, skill, auto. When this unit is ruled upon, if you went second, draw a card. The Grade 1. Rising Star Vyrgila. Skills, first skill, continuous as a Vanguard. During your turn, this unit gets plus 2000 power for each of your rear guards. Second skill, continuous as a Vanguard. When you would ride from the ride deck, you can ride with Soul Blast 1 instead of choose a card from hand and discard it. The Grade 2. Shooting Star Vyrgila. Skills, first skill, action as a Vanguard once per turn. If you have 4 or more rear guards, cost, reveal a card with Vyrgila in its card name from the ride deck. If the cost been paid, this unit gets plus 1 critical until end of turn. Second skill, auto. When this unit is ruled upon, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 Grade 2 card from among them, reveal it, put it into hand and shuffle your deck. If it was rolled upon by a Grade 3 or greater card with Vyrgila in its card name, look at all the cards instead of 7. The Grade 3. Relight the Star Vyrgila. Skills, first skill, action as a Vanguard once per turn. Cost, Energy Blast 3. If the cost been paid, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, bind it. Choose up to 1 Grade 2 unit card from your drop and call it to rear guard. Second skill, auto as a Vanguard. When this unit attacks, cost, Counterblast 1. If the cost been paid, choose one of your Grade 2 rear guards and stand it. The Ride Deck Crest, Energy Generator. Skill, first skill, auto from the ride deck. When you will ride, put this card into Crest Zone. If you went second, Energy Charge 3. Second skill, continuous. You may have up to 10 energy. Third skill, auto. At the beginning of your ride phase, Energy Charge 3. Fourth skill, action is once per turn. Cost, Energy Blast 7. If the cost is paid, draw a card. And of that, we just about covered the ride deck. Next, let's get on to the Grade 1 lineup. And now for the Grade 1 lineup. For the Grade 1s that we're playing, 3 Grade 1 Cosmore, 4 Grade 1 Stelphine Shenri, and 4 Grade 1 Twin Buckler Dragon, Sentinel Perfect Guard. Skills, the Grade 1 Cosmore, sorry about that. The Grade 1 Cosmore, skills, first skill, as auto as a rear guard once per turn. When this unit boosts a unit of Reservoir in its card name, Energy Charge 1. Second skill, auto from the back row rear guard circle. When your unit of Reservoir in its card name stands during your battle phase, stand this unit. The Grade 1 Stelphine Shenri. Skill, auto as a rear guard. When this unit boosts, if your opponent has 1 or less rear guards, or you played in order this turn, this unit gets plus 5000 power until end of battle. At the end of battle, cost, put this unit to your soul. If the cost is paid, draw a card. And the Grade 1 Twin Buckler Dragon, Sentinel Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards with Continuous Sentinel in deck. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, choose one of your units, and it cannot hit until end of battle. If your hand has 2 more cards, choose a card from hand and discard it. With that, I've covered the deck's Grade 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 2 lineup. And now for the Grade 2 lineup. For the Grade 2 instance that we're playing, 4 Grade 2 Ezawar, 4 Grade 2 Variance Ray Dragon, 3 Grade 2 Inductance Dragon, and 4 Grade 2 Normal Order Ultimate Skill Stardust Blade. The Grade 2 Ezawar Skill Mate Unit Vyrgila. This card cannot be ridden and can only be called to Rearguard Circle or Guardian Circle if you have a Vanguard of Vyrgila in its card name. The Grade 2 Variance Ray Dragon. Skills, first skill, action from Drop Zone. If you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Vyrgila in its card name. Cost, bind this card. It costs and pay, choose an Ezawar from your rear guard until end of your opponent's next turn. That unit cannot be chosen by opponent's card effects and gets plus 5,000 power and plus 5,000 shield. Second skill, continuous, is a Guardian. If you have a Vanguard of Vyrgila in its card name, this unit gets plus 5,000 shield. The Grade 2 Inductance Dragon. Skills, first skill, auto. When this unit is placed on the Rearguard Circle from hand, if you have a Vanguard of Vyrgila in its card name, cost, Soul Blast 1. If it costs and pay, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 ultimate skill card from among them. Reveal it, put in hand, and shuffle deck. Second skill, continuous, as a rear guard. If you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Vyrgila in its card name, this unit gets boost. And the Grade 2 Normal Order Ultimate Skill Stardust Blade. Skill, order, play the cost of Counterblast 1 if you have a Vanguard of Vyrgila in its card name. If it costs and pay, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 unit card with grade less than or equal to your Vanguard from among them, then call the Rearguard Circle and shuffle deck. Then choose one of your Vanguards. It gets auto as a Vanguard. When your Rearguard is retired by your opponent's card effect, search your deck for up to 1 normal unit, call the Rearguard Circle and shuffle deck. And continuous as a Vanguard. This unit gets plus 3,000 power for each normal unit on your Rearguard Circle and Drop Zone until end of turn. With that, I've covered the deck's Grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 3 lineup. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3s that we're playing, the Grade 3, rewrite the Star of Vyrgila, 3 of them. 3 Grade 3, Flag Raising of Courage, Fanfare. And 2 Grade 3, Set Order, Kagura Bell of Pure Land. The Grade 3, rewrite the Star of Vyrgila. Since we explained this card's skills and effects during the Riot deck portion of the video, we just skip ahead. The Grade 3, rewrite the Star of Vyrgila, we have 3 in the main deck. 3 Grade 3, Flag Raising of Courage, Fanfare. Skills, first skill, auto. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, cost, Soul Blast 1. If it costs and pay, choose one of your units with Ezawar in its card name. That unit and this unit gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. If your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, plus 10,000 instead of plus 5,000. Second skill, auto from the front row Rearguard Circle. At the end of your turn, if you have a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard of Vyrgila in its card name, and you played an ultimate skill order this turn. Cost, put this unit into your soul. If it costs and pay, draw a card and countercharge 1. The Grade 3, set order, Kagura Bell of Pure Land. Skills, first skill, after a set order displayed, put into order zone. Second skill, action from order zone, cost, Soul Blast 1 and rest this card. If it costs and pay, choose one of the rear guards and it gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. With that, I've covered the deck's Grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the trigger lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing, 1 Grade 0, Dragon DD King of Resurgence, Drag Vita, over trigger. 4 Grade 0, Burning Field Dragon, critical trigger. 3 Grade 0, Conduct Spark Dragon, critical trigger. 4 Grade 0, Stealth Fiend, Futakichiyo, front trigger. 2 Grade 0, Stealth Fiend, Tamarahime, heel trigger. And 2 Grade 0, Drag Ritter, Salmer, heel trigger. The Grade 0, Dragon T King of Resurgence, Drag Vita, over trigger. Skill, trigger, additional effect, choose one of your Vanguards and stand it. The Grade 0, Burning Field Dragon. critical trigger, skill, auto as a rear guard. At the end of the battle to boost it. Cost, put this unit into your soul. If it costs in pay, choose one of your units. It gets plus 2000 power until end of turn. The Grade 0. Stealthine Futakuchiyo, front trigger, skill, auto. When this unit is retired from Guardian Circle, you may put this card into soul. And the Grade 0. Stealthine Tamarihime, heal trigger, skill, auto. When this unit is put into Guardian Circle, if your Vanguard's grade is less than your opponent's Vanguard grade, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield until end of battle. With that, we've covered the deck's trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck, we are playing 1 Dragvita over trigger, 7 critical triggers, 4 front triggers, and 4 heal triggers. And if that deck's been built, card is explained, next let's get on to explain the deck's main playstyle. For the main playstyle of this deck, first you just write your right line normally to get to the grade 3, rewrite the start Vyrgila as your Vanguard. Then just fill out the rest of your field of your necessary rear guards. I recommend have at least one column for the grade 2 Ezawar with its partner Cosmore in the back row. Then the other rear guards should have some cards that can help you support you in your upcoming battles, like for example, Inductance Dragon for boosting for the back row. And then recall Variance Ray Dragon to support Ezawar and your Vanguard. Or also for another option instead of Variance Ray, you can also in its place call the grade 3 Fanbear, either one of these two. And then try to have at least a back row rear guard, something that can help you make it easier to fill up the cost, like maybe another Inductance or a Shenri in the back row. Then don't forget to activate the main order card to play in this deck, the grade 2 Ultimate Skill, Stardust Blade, which you can also use to help make it easier to set up this ideal formation. Then, in your order zone, try to have at least 1 Kagura Bell of Pure Land ready in your order zone. Then, before you begin the battle phase, in your main phase, use Kagura's skill to Soul Blast and rest it. Give 1 rear guard plus 5,000 power. Maybe Ezawar or one of the other front row rear guards. Then when it's time to go to the battle phase, you can just attack with one of your rear guards, the one that was powered up by the set order. Then when you attack your Vanguard next, you can just use its skill to restand a rear guard. And not to mention, thanks to the set order, that restanded rear guard will then have more power to help make it easier to pressure finish off your opponent with. And if that's pretty much the main playstyle of this deck. First, right to the grade 3 Vyrgila, set up the necessary rear guards. 1 column, maybe you could try to have Ezawar or Cosmore. And in the back row, have 1 Inductance Dragon for a 10k booster. Then try to have your front row, maybe a Variance Ray Dragon or a Fanbear for a Vyrgila or Ezawar support. Then have maybe a back row rear guard, maybe it can be anything, another Inductance or a Shenri or anything else you can deem useful. Then in main phase, try to activate Stardust Blade to make it easier to set up the formation and to give your Vanguard more power of its own skill. Then your order zone, have at least 1 or 2 Kagura Bells ready. Then activate its effect in the main phase, rest and Soul Blast to give your rear guard 5,000 power. I recommend Ezawar or as any other front row rear guard you deem worthy of restanding later. Then the battle phase, attack the powered up rear guard that was increased by Kagura Bell. Then tap your Vanguard next. Use Vyrgila's skill to restand the rear guard, and giving you a more powerful rear guard to work with since it was already powered up by your Kagura Bell, making it easier to pressure finish off your opponent for the game. And if that, I've covered the deck's main playstyle. And if that's just about the time we have for today. First I want to say is, thank you to the viewers for watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload again in the near future. I also hope you all show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And if that I say, goodbye and see you all soon.